Hey, what's going on, fellas? Czar here. I'm coming in here with something a little different this time. I'm doing a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. So essentially, I'm in the New Year's. I dislike the idea of New Year's resolutions, but I'm sitting here trying to get my bearings for exactly what I feel like I want to be doing on YouTube. So I feel as though just throwing my hat in every ring that I personally enjoy, that's Call of Duty Zombies, Yu-Gi-Oh, just whatever I feel like it and seeing what sticks is probably the route I'm going to go down for now. So today I'm going to be just going over the deck profile I've been using for my locals for the past couple months now, just before the ban list is supposed to be coming, just to kind of get this deck immortalized, put it out there somewhere, and all that good stuff. So let's just get into it here. I've organized everything in order for presentation. So let's start off with the triple rescue cat, best starter in the deck. Um, it's pretty imperm and Veiler prone, but typically, with your ratios, you're opening enough tri-type names and usually a Chalice in hand to extend past if your opponent wants to shotgun an imperm on you. So it's a fine card to play. And if they let it resolve, then you off your normal summon, you get a properly summoned Farragut. And for the grind game continuing on throughout, you can revive the properly summoned Farragut from then on with Revolt and keep cycling cards in and out of your deck to see those unsearchables more often than most other decks would. So that's why I believe the Rescue Cat is probably just still the best card in the deck as far as normal summons go. Next up, we got free Fractal. Foolish Burial for the deck, pretty good. No need to say anymore. Karis, I feel like, is a very underrated card. He doesn't do anything on his own, but with when you play Tri-Brigade, everyone wants to shotgun their effect Veilers, their imperms on your first summon. And so when you open this and any other tri-type, you could just extend past that and punish them for not saving it for something a little more important, like your Scythe play in the follow-up. Um, so yeah, seeing 3 Karis, seeing him as often as possible along with any other name, even DD Crow, helps you extend. It's very good. Um, Kit, 3 Kit. Typically, this is the one I like to empty out of the deck first. So if I'm summoning Rescue Cat, I typically double summon Kit out of the deck just to clear her out of my deck. Because for the grind game, I want to be drawing Kit less than any other Tri-Brigade usually. Um, and she's also probably the best normal summon in an otherwise bad hand because you can make Almiraj with her and load up the grave fully if you hard draw a Revolt or something. And then 3 Nerval, he's just the searcher. No need to explain anything there. The only monster hand trap I'm main decking is triple DD Crow. It's very good for outing your opponent's both their Phoenix Enforcer if they manage to dodge your Shurig as well as the Celestial in the graveyard. So rip their opportunity to take that Pot of Greed effect on their turn. It's very good. You can search it with Shurig. You can hard draw it. It's very good against a lot of matchups, and it's just good against Destroy Phoenix Enforcer overall. Highly recommend. I love this card right now. Then the bricks, we got Scythe, broken card, needs to be banned next list. Hoping to see it there, but we play it because it's good. And then the Dasher Celestial. I forgot to change this in my online build. Dasher is actually Plasma, just because I haven't forked out $20 for the Plasma or for the Dasher. But it's not that big of a deal. This deck can use the Dasher effect pretty well, but it's not massively important. Main thing is you're getting DP in the Celestial for Pot of Greed follow-ups. And then Triple Fusion Destiny to facilitate the fusion summon of your Enforcer, of course. One tanky, obviously search Fractal, get your play started. Called by, another DPE out. People are back on Ash, so it helps you out Ash. People love playing Veiler and shotgunning the Veiler on you, so if you draw this, you punish them for it. Triple Chalice. I'm actually preferring this card more over Infinite Impermanence lately, only because helps you break boards, and you can kind of start your plays and force your opponent to do things when you're going second. And you can chain it when you have cards on board, whereas once you start rolling, trying to roll, your imperm is dead and you can't negate in this sort of situations. So we got triple Dark Ruler, good board breaker, just your opponent can't do anything. Triple Talents. This card is a little controversial. It's a card I've come off and on again for over the past couple months, but it's in right now. Like I said, people are just on Ash. People are on, DPE and grind games. You can get a free pot of greed if they're trying to, you know, control the game with the DPE and wait for you to do something. Um, Anyone still plays Dragoon, it's great for you taking their Dragoon and linking it off. It's one of the best Dragoon outs in the game. Um, just a good card overall, especially right now, I think. Um, Triple Imperm, Staple Hand Trap, needs no introduction. Revolt, um, Spell Speed 2, Soul Charge on your opponent's turn. Linking into a Link 4 for a spot banish is pretty good. It's gotta be said, if this card didn't exist, there probably wouldn't be a reason to play this deck, so needless to say. Great card. And then Imperial Order, just like Scythe. Hoping to see this on the list coming up, but we play it because it's good and it's legal right now. So that's the main deck. And then we go into the extra deck here. The man himself, Phoenix Enforcer. Not much to say about him. He helps you win games you would lose otherwise. Your opponent has just enough interruption for all your tri-plays. You just drop a Fusion Destiny and you're still in the game. Because they have to deal with that. Double Shureg. Boss monster of the deck. Big man with grenade launcher. Need I say more? He is great for searching DD Crow. This is your outlet to searching DD Crow. So oftentimes I will turbo into him if my opponent lets me, even if I have to banish 4 off of a main deck tri effect. Just so that way I can either link him off, or if they try to forcibly out him and he goes to the graveyard still, I'm still searching that DD Crow, still grabbing that Phoenix Enforcer or Celestial, whichever one's more pressing, and getting it out of their graveyard so they can't use it. Very powerful card in the meta. Underrated. Access Code, kills. Appaloosa, in certain matchups when you know what you're going against in game 2 and 3, just monster negates are better than, maybe like a Scythe Lock or just anything else you could put up, so it's pretty good. Doom Eagle, it's another DPE out, and it's a DPE out and also a Link 3 for you to optimally make Access Code on 2 and hit for 53. Not much explanation needed there, but very good. Rugal, I like this guy a lot. He doesn't come up super often, but when he does come up, he's a great card. You could control a game state if you manage to get him and Shurg on the board at the same time with spot banishes every turn without having to see or continuously search revolts. So you love that. Wins mainly for decks that make Baron, which I've been seeing less of lately, so I haven't really been summoning this one. But in theory, great card. In any deck that plays a Wind, you can take advantage of this and kind of just try and link up into an Access Code. Bearbrum facilitates searching Revolt when you don't hard draw it, so makes the deck playable. Double Farragut. Cycling cards and seeing those unsearchables more often than most other decks can is very powerful. Don't underestimate it. Dagda, grab Scythe. Not much more needs to be said there. And revive Scythe on a follow-up, so your opponent's going to be Scythe on turn 2 and 4 if they don't deal with it. Very good. Dragon Lords, just an extra, removal tool for going second if you need to out a problem monster. Just another good DPE out if you like Dark Ruler and then follow up, bounce it. Very good. Verte helps you see DP when you don't draw Fusion Destiny, and Almirage facilitates being able to play in otherwise unplayable hands, i.e. Only drawing Kit or something. So very good. And then side deck, nothing too controversial here. Triple Nib, good for combo. Triple Lancia, good against nearly every deck in the format. Double Ghost Ogre, it's good for hitting matchups that I personally find this deck has trouble with, like Flawanderies. Hitting their map oftentimes can be turn ending because they will very often be relying on whatever they search off of that. And then just removing any monster that they're trying to, like, in any combo deck, if they're trying to climb up into a monster, even if this isn't negating a card effect, very powerful for just clearing their board and removing link material and, kind of putting a hindrance on their combos a little bit. And that's just if you don't have anything better to side. If you want to put this in over something else that's bad in the matchup, you could do that. Triple Droll, good against Bird Up, good against a lot of things. It's just a mandatory card. If you don't draw this in certain matchups, you lose, so you want to play in the side. Duster and Twisters for those back row decks, which are more notorious at locals than at higher tier events, so we are throwing these in very often. And Twisters in particular, combos very well with Kit and Nervalks when they're sent to the grave by anything, including a discard cost. You get to start loading up your graveyard, and that's without using your normal summon. So Twister is very, very good in this deck. Better than Cyclone, better than any other spell trap removal, I think. So yeah, I don't think I have anything really. I think I covered everything I was trying to cover pretty well. I think we did it all pretty succinctly. Gave my thoughts on, in theory, on everything. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And peace out. Thanks for watching.